Hi everyone, it's me Roselyn and my daughter DAENERYS, and on this video we will talk about spouse visa application requirements IR1 or CR1. Okay, I am not a spouse visa. I'm a K1 fiancé visa, but I have a friend who undergone spouse visa. So I asked her about the requirements and the process. And I do search also about spouse visa. So I just want to make sure the updated requirements for spouse visa. Because one of my subscribers asked me if I can make a video regarding IR1 CR1 spouse visa requirements. So I do search for that, and I will make a this video, so I can give idea regarding what requirements for spouse visa. But please try to search also and ask others who experience spouse visa, because if you have questions regarding spouse visa, I cannot answer you, or I can answer you based on what I asked to my friend, but I don't have any knowledge regarding spousal visa. So this video is only a what do you call this, and to give you an idea what are the requirements for spouse visa. Okay, so in order to you to bring your spouse, your husband or your wife to live in the United States as a green card holder or permanent resident, you must be either a US citizen or a green card holder. So the requirements are, of course, the fee for the IR1 or CR1 spouse visa. The filing fee is $535 as of December 2016. You can send a check or money order payable to USCRS. That is acceptable. And then next, passport style photo of you and your spouse. You have to check form I-130 instruction for photo requirements, and also write the full name of the person on the back of each photo. Use black ink, and then you can place your photo in a Ziploc bag, okay, and then include that to your pocket. And then next, cover letter. Cover letter is not required, but of course, if you have cover letter, it will help to introduce and clarify the purpose of the petition, and also the cover letter provides a list of which documents are within to support the petition. So whoever will check your packet or your application, they can see easily what documents included to your packet. So I suggest you have to include cover letter. And then next, G1145, e-notification of application or petition acceptance. This is also not required, but of course, if you will include G11, e-notification of application, you will receive a text messages and an email, that the USCIS already received your application, and also they will send your what do you call this? You will receive your number, like WAC, something like that, your reference number. And also, if you have children, any children, you have to include separate G1145 to be completed for any children of the beneficiary. If you are intending an IR2, CR2 visa for them, you have to include separate G1145. Okay, and just make sure that your email address and your contact number is active, so that you will receive their SMS and email. Okay, and then next, form I-130. This form if you are a citizen or lawful permanent resident of the United States who needs to establish their relationship to a certain alien relative who wish to immigrate to the United States. Please take note that the filing of Form I-130 is only the first step in helping a relative immigrate to the United States. Eligible family member must wait until there is a visa number available before they can apply to become a lawful permanent resident. And then next, Form I-130A, supplement information for spouse beneficiary. The purpose of this form is to collect additional information for a spouse beneficiary of Form I-130, petition for alien relative. If your spouse is a U.S. citizen, or lawful permanent resident, or non-citizen U.S. national who is filing Form I-130 on your behalf, you must complete and sign Form I-130A, supplemental information for spouse beneficiary, and submit it with the Form I-130 filed by your spouse. And then next, copy of the petitioner's or the U.S. citizen birth certificate. You have to copy front and back. And then copy all the pages of the U.S. citizen passport issued with a validity of at least 5 years, or copy of a U.S. citizen naturalization certificate, front and back, and then naturalization certificate or certificate of citizenship by USCIS or formerly in INS, copy of Form FS-240 consular report of birth abroad, or an original statement from a U.S. consular officer verifying you are a U.S. citizen with passport. Okay? And then next, proof of legal termination of all prior marriages for both the petitioner and the beneficiary. If applicable, let's say you have a copy of divorce decree, annulment, or death certificate, that are all acceptable. So you have to include all pages. Okay? And then next, you have to submit, of course, a copy of your marriage certificate. And then also submit a beneficiary country certification of marriage, that is CEMAR, meaning certificate of marriage. If you are applying for K1 fiancé visa, you will include CENOMAR, that is certificate of no marriage. But if you apply for spousal visa, you will include CEMAR, meaning certificate of marriage. Okay? And then also, you have to include proof of bona fide marriage, such as documents showing joint ownership or property, or a lease showing joint tenancy of a common residence, meaning you both live at the same address together, or documents showing that you and your spouse have combined financial resources. Ay, sorry. Baby, quiet. And then, if you have children, just include their birth certificate of children born to you and your spouse together. And also, affidavit sworn to or affirmed by third parties, having personal knowledge of the bona fides of the marital relationship. Each affidavit must contain the full name and address of the person making the affidavit, date and place of birth of the person making the affidavit, and complete information and details explaining how the person acquired his or her knowledge of your marriage. Okay, sorry about my baby, because if I lay her down, she keeps on crying, so I need to carry her. And now I carry her, she's like this, so don't mind her, okay? And also, you have to include photographs. Just include 10 to 20 pictures of you and your spouse. Don't send large photo album because they don't like that. Okay, just tape your picture on a short bond paper 8.5 by 11 inches and indicate the dates and short description of each pictures. If you have pictures with your family and friends with your spouse, you can include that also. And if you don't want to tape your pictures on a copy paper, you can use Ziploc, but make sure that you have to write the date and a short description at the back of the picture and then put it on the Ziploc bag. Okay, and then you have to include also ongoing and genuine marriage, like plane tickets, passport stamps, and hotel receipts of visiting your spouse, or copies of the chat records like Messenger, Viber, Skype. Just provide a few from different periods of time in your relationship. And then you can do landline and cell phone bills, letters, emails, stamps on the letters, and engagement ring, wedding rings. That are the proof of genuine marriage, ongoing genuine marriage. Okay, and please take note that make sure all your forms are updated, and make sure that you will download your forms to USCIS website. I will indicate the link of the USCIS website on my video. Okay, so that's all the requirements for IR1, CR1 spousal visa. And if you have questions, clarifications, you can ask me. But if I don't know the answer, I will ask my friend to answer your question, okay? And please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if this video helps you, please click the thumbs up, okay? So have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye. Oh, say bye-bye.